Today, you're gonna learn the 5 steps that I personally used myself to be able to build a 7-figure business in under 2 years and leave my full-time job. Let's get to it. Most of you probably clicked on this video because you don't want to fail in your first business, or maybe you're starting that next business and you're like, I just want to make this one the right one. Let me just give you some peace of mind. You have to fail. I don't know really anyone that started that first business and it took off right away. If they're out there, please comment. I want to know what you did. But I really believe, after meeting tons and tons of millionaires and entrepreneurs, that it was not that first one that got them to where they wanted to go. It was that 7th business, that 10th business. I was just in Houston, and Max Maxwell, by the way, if you're not following him, you need to. He's on YouTube. He's got over 300,000 subscribers. The guy looks like an overnight success, but what he shared with us in Houston is that it was his 13th business that finally was the one that made him a millionaire. For me, it was 6 different career changes, both in owning businesses and thinking that I was gonna be, the next ESPN Cubs sportscaster. Like I tried that. I tried owning my own business. I tried multi-level marketing. I tried all these things until I got into real estate and short-term rentals for Airbnb. That was the one, after 10 years of really failing and banging my head up against the wall, that finally hit. But I want to show you the 5 things that I learned from all those failures that are going to help you to be able to be successful, or as likely successful as you can be if you just follow these steps. The number 1 step, by the way, the next 4 steps mean nothing if you don't follow this number 1 step. You have to feed your mind in order to become a better person, a better CEO, a better family man, a better balanced in life individual. These are the things that are going to happen if you feed your mind. I want to give you my top 2 books and my top 2 podcasts that have helped me to develop into who I am today. My number 1 podcast is the John Maxwell Leadership Podcast. This has helped me to be a better leader and helped me to have more influence over others in a positive way. Number 2 is the Ed Mylett Show. That one has really helped me to figure out how to be not just a better leader, but hear all these other stories of failures and people that have gone through these tough times, and realize that the people that we listen to and learn from, they've gone through failures too. And so that's just going to help you to be able to connect and to resonate with their stories. My books, on the other hand, are 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, and then Chop Wood, Carry Water, which is helping you to learn and love the journey rather than being focused on the results. Number 2 is mentorship. And I want to take this deeper than just a mentor in your business. So a lot of people look for mentors. For example, if you're getting into real estate or Airbnb, I mentor people to do that, to build a 7-figure business like I did in under 2 years. But you also need a second mentor in your life, a life mentor. You can call it a life coach, you can call it a business coach, whatever you want. They need to be helping you make decisions that are going to be around your lifestyle, that are going to improve every aspect of your life, from family to faith to your health to your lifestyle in terms of where you want to be. This is the kind of person that is not only going to help you in business, but they're going to help challenge your mindset on a daily basis so that you can see how you can have a better life. The 3rd step is just get into action. Guys, this is the thing. We think that we're going to have to learn everything and then get into action. No, you get into action and then you learn everything. My good friend Travis Chappell said it really well. You think that you're gonna get clarity by thinking about it, but you actually get clarity by taking action and doing the dang thing. For 5 months when I was getting into real estate, I literally was just studying and listening and then studying and listening. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't know if I should be flipping or if I should do multifamily, if I should wholesale, if I should do creative financing. I didn't know which one I wanted to get into. So what did I do? I just kept getting more analysis paralysis. When I finally took that first step though and got into action, it was doing the work that gave me total clarity to understand, hey, flipping is cool, but Airbnb, I'm really starting to find that that's going to be my niche. And I wouldn't have gotten that if I didn't just take action. Number 4 is the opposite of number 3. I want you to take breaks. You need to take these mental breaks, and I call them the sharpening the axe time, when you actually can sit there and say, what am I doing well? What do I need to improve on? A good story that I heard was that there were 2 axemen that were given a challenge to go out and chop down as many trees as possible, but they were both given dull axes. One went and started chopping down trees right away. The other one sharpened his axe and then went out and started chopping trees after that. Which do you think chopped down more trees in that hour? The one who sharpened his axe. That's the thing. We get so much into action that we don't take a step back and look at what action are we really taking. Is it the most productive, or does it just feel productive? When we take the time to look at financials, to look at what our time is being spent in, to do all these things that will help us to move the ball further down the field and quicker, that's when we see real growth. And the number 5 step,
pivot!
Yes, Ross, we need to pivot. We need to take the things that we've decided we're gonna do and make those adjustments, pivot in what we wanna do. I think, the biggest thing for me right now that I'm pivoting in my business is deciding how am I gonna get more direct bookings with all my short-term rentals. I wanna stop relying so much on the Airbnbs and the VRBOs and the furnished finders and all these ones out there. I wanna control my customers. So we're putting together, we kind of stepped back, going back to step number 4, we stepped back and we said, what can we do to really protect our business? And in doing so, and brainstorming and getting together and deciding this, now we're able to put into action these pivots, these adjustments that we want to make to own more of our customers. And so these are the times that when you finally decide, hey, this is the adjustment that I need to make, you just go and do it. And the last thing I really want to say about all these 5 steps is that, guys, this is something that it's not a one step and then the next step and then you're beyond that past step. You're going to be doing these things all the time. You're always wanting to feed your mind. You're always wanting to refine who your mentor is. You're always wanting to take action. You're always wanting to take breaks, and you're always wanting to adjust and refine and pivot in your business. These are things that you're going to go through cycles. You're going to be focusing on action and you're going to be focusing on mentorship. And there's going to be different times when you feel like you're really heavy in one versus the other. So don't think this is just 5 steps and then you're done. This is 5 steps that you're continually going back to. Hey, I don't ask this very often, but if you enjoyed this video and you think someone else needs to hear this message, do me a favor, DM it to them, text it to them, share this video with them so that we can impact more people.